Okay, welcome. We are live, and this is a Juggler's Tale, a puzzle platformer which I believe came out last week. We've been given a review code. The review is going up tomorrow, but what this is basically a guide how to play through the game. So let's just watch the opening cutscene with and enjoy it. Hi, Ghost Waffles, how are you?
The moon hangs heavy in the late night sky, yet the pub's still full. Let's have a look why. The day was long and offered nothing of cheer. How about a story over a mug of beer? Crowd around all who dwell here. I'm Jack. Call me the storyteller. Quiet down and lend me your ear. I know exactly what you want to hear. I'll spin you a yarn, and before I'm through, you'll be as sure as I that every word is true. It's about a brave little girl with hardly a fear, who looked for her life like any of these kids here. But wait, who's this stumbling onto the stage? A round of applause for our leading lady. Her name is Abby. She lived in a quaint little village just like this one. Trust me, it's not so important where you're from. Even the meekest hick town has stories galore. So the one I'm telling might as well be yours. A little circus was in town, traveling their route, wooing the locals wherever they were about. And amongst all these passers-by, here's Abby. Would you like to say hi?
So yeah, this is a puzzle platformer. Hello, Deathgrim. Hello, Ghost Waffles. How you doing? So this is a very charming game. As you'll find out from my review tomorrow. You'll see the whole game today, so it's not very long. But we'll just sort of see how we get on. At least she juggles. So this is basically a tutorial, how we start.
Come on, Abby. Show us what you're made of. Not bad. Well done, eh? Or do you think Abby's selling you short?
You notice when you go past an obstacle, like your strings interact with it. I think stuff like that I do really like.
She's not here by chance, though. No, this isn't a visit. This is her home. Fortune has deemed her artiste extraordinaire, though not extraordinary enough to command her fish. The ringmaster announces, "Attention! The artiste! A meager little girl child confronts the beast. Help! I'm afraid I've dropped my cap. Someone to the rescue! Can I be saved, Master?"
Are you enjoying the narration? So you got to get the hat back basically. So you have the big spooky bear you can't get past. So what you got to do is go this way, pull the box. Hello George, how are you? So and then you got to swing around. You got to distract the bear. And then you got to get the hat basically. But I'll say as I'll explain in my review, when I first played this game without any guidance, any didn't look anything up, didn't know what I was doing, I beat it in less than 2 hours. So this stream, now I know what I'm doing with this game. The stream shouldn't take long. Like it took me a while to sort of, or longer than that, to work out how to do that.
Phenomenal.
And in the next scene, I knew.
Ringmaster praises you.
Oh, yeah, I know it's you, Lemons. Don't worry.
Now the hours have whiled away.
I shall call you Ghost Waffles if you prefer.
Out the day.
Now it takes a dark twist. You weren't
Alas,
watching
when
at
she
this point.
flopped before the cheering crowd,
You sort of jumped in a
Abby's
bit
life
later, didn't you?
was far
She
from
gets kept in a
lost.
cage, basically.
You had the audience cheering for more,
I think it was on this scene was when you.
and then locks the door.
So what you do is, because when I first played this, although I thought the bear was the bad guy
Only
because of
free
that thing, you had to get. He's
into
actually
the
your friend.
staged fight.
So what you got to
Food
do is
and
wait till the
lodging,
ringmaster
if you eat
goes,
like a bird.
and then these rats bring you an apple,
Oh,
and then
how
you got
she
to
longs
bring the
see
ringmaster
world.
in here.
What's this?
Oh, you were telling George that your
Cats
lemons,
take
okay.
heed and bring an apple in her hour of need.
So if you mess up with the apple, they'll bring that one. So you throw the apple at this here. That brings the ringmaster in, and you nick the key off him.
Disturbed, it seems. What's going on here? He stomps and screams. Should she suffice with the bars of
Wait
a
for
cage?
him to go.
No. She belongs on the
Puppet
world's
Master.
wide open stage.
I mean, what happens with this game's story is really clever. I don't know if you've seen this game before, but it's a very short game. And gameplay-wise, it's just standard puzzle platformer affair. But the aesthetics and what they do with the story is so good. So if you go this way, look, I can't progress because my strings.
Don't you see the threads holding you up also hold you back?
So if I can remember what I did here, let the bear out. Hey, bear. Yeah. He's okay. So I think I need an apple now, if I remember rightly. To get out of that cage took me absolutely ages.
What business does Abby have here? Boldly
Oh, okay, I'm not meant to go back this way yet. Okay, I'm meant to do it now. Okay. Yeah, I was throwing the apple the wrong way.
Did you hear me?
Come here, bear.
Without the help of friends, and those are very few, your dreams will stay dreams and never come true. Damn! Hopefully no one heard that.
I think that's really cool too. I'm not a big fan of narration.
Together, dear.
Yeah, I know, it can be intrusive, can't it?
Was it worth it?
Because everything
All this trouble.
without giving
Us and Abby can continue this.
Yeah, but something really,
The ringmaster.
something really does, we'll get to it in probably about an hour's time, but what happens with this game's style and narration is so clever.
Perhaps a deficiency of the intellect? Apparently Urs found Abby's cage to be smaller than his own. Well done, Urs. No, now she's alone.
So that's the end of chapter 1. There are 5 chapters.
Don't look back. It's the start of a new day.
You might have noticed that there's sort of hints into what's coming, so the narrator's sort of insulting her.
the music is good. My favourite
Yeah, the music is
bit
good.
is at the end where there's no narration and it's just the music.
Yeah. But one thing I will warn you, Death Crumb, if you want to get this, I wouldn't recommend it at full price because it took me less than 2 hours to beat this on the first playthrough. You're currently seeing the solutions to the puzzles as well. But I do think this is worth playing, but at a lower price.
Wind stroking grass, cricket orchestras, sounds all so new. Stone by stone, tree by tree, world without commands, it's strange to be free. The evening sky paints the air, colouring over Abby's despair.
But you do have these moments where you are just running, doing nothing because of the narration.
Inviting you, continue forth.
But chapters 1 and 5 are the shortest chapters by far, because that was the tutorial essentially.
Enjoy the wonders. It's
So
just a
here, so
windmill
I can't
standing
get
still.
past the windmill because of
Perhaps
that. So you
envying
got
you
to
for your free.
is this
It
here?
is
You've got
what
to
it
pump the
is.
water
A stubborn wood.
and let the cow have some
Still,
water.
you can't get past it with your strings.
Pump the water. You got to move it like there so the cow can have it. So I messed that up. You're meant to do that, pump the water, then move that so the cow can have a drink, and then they let you through. Hello, Oliver. You're watching Free Guy. Yeah, that's on Disney Plus now. I do want to watch that eventually. There we go. So
That's
now
the
they're going to let
way.
you through.
The mill waves Abby goodbye. Its arms
Cool.
swinging high in the sky.
I love the scenery.
Yeah, as I say, this game is beautiful. The aesthetics are so good. But again, it's just a shame there's not more of this game.
But I feel like an hour and 50 minutes
That narrator.
it was
It's subtitled, so you could mute it. True. Maybe you can turn the narrator off. But then the narrator isn't really important. So I fell in the water there because I jumped too late. But look, he picks you up, and so instead of dying, he just puts you back to the beginning of that jump. So here, you pick up a log here. Remember, it took me ages to find this log before.
You can count on me.
But again, and something I mentioned in the review there, I did press A and she wouldn't bloody jump.
Little Abby stops with a shiver. If you want to be free, you have to cross.
Yeah, I was trying to get a good angle, but it is sort of set how things. There's another log there. Then you just throw that one. And then you grab the first one again. I think that's it.
Where there's no bridge.
Because you throw that, and I think that just washes away, doesn't it? Yeah, so, but then you jump in, and then the puppeteer just carries you across.
Lest fatigue be too tempting. See, you can trust me.
Yeah.
Looks inviting, eh, Abby? Warm and bright. Oh.
Let us know what the volume's like, by the way, because I've got the volume of the game up louder than I normally have it, just so you can hear the narrator. So here we got a wolf.
His travels are over. Yours are yet to be.
So we want to get across here, don't we? So I remember you try and rotate this. And then you push.
A girl who
you
moves
put it like that.
windmills will certainly manage to get a little cart out of the way.
Yeah. So I remember you go like that, and then you sort of get on the bridge before it goes back up. And rotating this is awkward. It's like you sort of keep it weighed down when you go on it. Now, do you remember what that mobile game was called? About the old man one. Something about puppets. Yeah, it sounds familiar to me. There's a game on PS3 called Puppeteer, but that's an actual platformer. Yeah. Yes, you're right. Yeah.
Abby, what are you doing? The strings? What are you doing with the strings? Stop that. The wolf has lived his life. Let him be.
That frees the wolf.
What did I tell you? You have to do what I say. If you don't listen to me, I can't help you. Got it?
See, like that, he's telling her off. So there is
Thunder,
again,
to become
your
a
relationship with the
dogfather,
narrator is
and who
important
free
here.
me from the planks, heroic Abbey, yet not a single word of thanks.
But one thing I want to point out is, as you saw at the beginning, this guy is doing this as a story at a pub or something with his things. These people must be going, "What? Frank is drunk again." Okay, so this is the bit where
The
you have to
trees
use the
block
fire
Abbey
to
with
burn
wooden
these
claws, but they're
branches,
afraid they'll burn their
and
paws.
because of the rain, so you've got to keep on topping up your fire and lighting the next thing, but there'll be things in the way to stop you
Poor
doing
little
that.
Abbey has to endure some trial.
Let's top up with this
Alone
one.
in the world she runs
Oh no,
wildly
it's run out
about,
of.
while the embers of freedom are slowly doused out. Well, well, Abbey, the world isn't all campfires and song, eh? Aye, it's a sorry state of affairs.
So what you do here, you throw the torch under there, because if you took it above here with you, the rain would put it out, but why the rain doesn't put it out down there is anyone's guess. And then you need that to
This
burn
torch
that,
is
and
all
then you
you've
need to
got,
light
Abbey.
this next lantern. Okay, we're good.
I've heard tales of
When we brought up Manhunt on the Resident Evil stream, I remembered it and got it on playset. Oh wow.
no good.
Yeah, so the spider, you got to throw the torch at it basically, but you have to hit it on its back. Again, it's another reason that Rikers like Limbo had a giant spider. Yeah, I'm going to top up my fire. So, yeah, you just sort of you have to aim for the orange part on the back. I think I did badly there. But you can get infinite torches from these once you've lit it. So you do that, throw that, and then up. There we go, got it. Just keep doing that.
Fire seems to do the trick.
Yeah.
She doesn't like your torch a bit.
Okay.
Well done. You forced her retreat.
Okay, I need to get the torch again.
You're lost.
So, spoiler alert, it's not long to find out. That's the only time you encounter that giant spider. I thought that you were going to see it lots during the game, but actually you see it soon and it's dead. Oh, that worked. Cool. So, oh wait, yeah. So what you got to do here? So what you got to do? It doesn't like the fire. So what you got to do is throw the torch up there, then go down so you can get up there. And I think I've left it too late, so the fire might go out. Like that. That tops up your torch. So the reason you need the torch really is to burn those off.
It's raining.
Okay, remember this bit with the. I wonder if I can. So you can't. The switch doesn't work yet. So do you throw your torch down there? I
certainly seem to feel confident at the end of my
it puts you down there. So the torch you can't really do anything with yet. So what you do is jump down here and activate the.
Fire's gone out. How are you going to light your torch now?
Yeah, how am I going to light it? Oh no, yeah, here we go. We have this. That's it.
Your torch, Abbey. It's going out.
And then you basically.
Sure. Rome wasn't built in a day.
Do that. That's right, it's cutscenes now, and we've got some fire there.
Abbey, do you see how much you need me? This is no.
See, like he's like,
Careful.
yeah. You can see the seeds are being planted at what the narrator's being like. Oh, I dropped it. Right, so the giant spider's dead, look.
Oh,
What you couldn't manage, someone else could do.
oh, this
Oh, Abby, what have you gotten yourself in?
Yeah. So what you do here, maybe not. You basically, this guy will kill you. Basically, he's the one that's. You get his attention.
Doesn't
Oh,
look trustworthy to me.
I did that wrong. What am I meant to do?
Careful.
I meant to get his attention and climb up as he jumps down.
Oh, yeah, you were kind of still alright. You
Yeah,
were just caught.
yeah, but it sort of counts as dead. Building screens. I still remember how this is done. Oh, there we go. So you do that. He'll come down to find me. I climb up as he jumps down. There we go.
Tiptoe away, Abby. Quiet. Whoever is able to slay a spider like that is possibly not the most compassionate.
Potentially
That,
failure.
that's
I
the
should probably
ringmaster.
dispatch it
All
before it
decked out
does.
in a dark forest. And
So
constantly.
you gotta make sure you're not seeing.
What? Oh my.
That's the circus guy.
The merciless plunderer.
Yeah, Tonda is his name. The guy with the antlers. But I think the only reason he's called Tonda is because they rhyme it with anaconda later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since he's gone, my world has gone black. Damn it, I want the little brat back. The ringmaster pleaded, the ringmaster whined, but Tonda just laughed and sipped his wine. Remember the bear?
Is he
We
like
caught him
the
in a day
Olympic
without
best one?
further
Yeah.
ado. A little lost juggler girl won't cost but a few. Ringmaster, have your reward ready. We'll bring your Abbey back just as I told. Get ready, men. We'll be bathing in gold. The mercenaries and thieves
There we are.
gather round Tonda, as hungry and determined as a huge anaconda. Their leader is big enough for 2, strong enough for 5. He'll do anything for a buck and more to survive.
I'll wait for him to turn around again. There we go.
Unless Tonda means something.
Okay.
The bandits get back to their work, building a castle, or at least a fort.
So on this bit, again, just wait. I got caught a few times on this. I think he moves. Yeah, he does. So you saw this. Hard to see what that is. Okay, this way.
No. Tonda means of the Untitled family in Latin and of inestimable worth, or priceless
Okay.
one from ancient Greek.
So what we do here is we push this log. So we got this guy. These two will find you and catch you. So you roll that log, hide over here. It knocks the guy down there out. He sort of gets up and thinks that the guy at the top did it, and they knock each other out basically. What's this on? This is on Nintendo Switch. It's probably on the other systems as well.
All the muscle in the world.
If they're fighting, they just knock each other out. So I can carry on.
Tonda is also
Once you sneak past certain death, it's easy to believe that life lies ahead.
Pelagian.
But Abby, you thought
Pelagian?
your luck had turned, but
It
in
means a
fact,
chameleon
it's merely
of
whimpered
bloodsucker.
and squirmed.
Yeah, makes
And
sense.
now, only thickets too thick for a girl.
So this bit I
Where
did get
is
stuck
this
on,
oh
didn't
so
I?
beautiful
So what you
world?
do is you push this
Dangers
in,
lurking in that swamp.
and then this corpse comes out of the water.
You smell that?
But what I didn't realise was because you can swing on this,
The world
and then you got to do that so the corpse falls off, and then you're meant to use that.
No,
They're bad guys.
it's awful.
Because this here is a trap that will catch you. so you just move the corpse into the trap instead. So yeah, it's now done that. I can climb up to get up here. Cool. Again, I am racing through this game a lot quicker than I did when recording it for review. That's good. I broke the speedrun record for it. Oh no, I'm being chased. Whatever shall we do? I can't remember what we do. Look yonder, there's Thunder.
You can't get away. Watch out! Or have you grown too accustomed to me?
The narrator helped me there.
Thunder grunts and rain.
Okay, so we got these cardboard trees, which means we're at the end of the chapter. So that's chapter 2 done. 2 chapters done in 26 minutes. Or probably less than that because there was the intro, wasn't there?
Is at the roll of the dice.
Yeah, the first one was 8 minutes. So we're 40% through the game now.
Thunder's band of thieves has moved on, it seems, yet they continue to look, for this world is their regime. Once they've tasted blood, they'll discover your tracks. Rare is the victim that's managed to slip through the cracks.
Okay, so yeah, I think I'm about 15 minutes ahead of when I was actually playing it for the first time.
Abby, you've come too far, seem too much to give in. This freedom you've achieved is but a burden. No matter where you hasten, no matter how you try, your feet are no less blistered, your dreams are no less shy. Freedom is hard, Abby. Get used to it.
You said her name a lot as well. It's just,
The woods are a lonely place, but in a village,
you know how much I love
Abby
repetition.
finds solace.
What was that? What do we do here? So we pull that off, and then you raise this. So the problem is with this is what was it? Okay, so any weight, if I jumped on it, it would sort of come down with the weight.
Oh yeah, Little Nightmares. And Little Nightmares too.
Yeah, it's standard puzzle platformer affair. What did I do here? So you push there. I know you push this off, and then you raise it, and then you push that coffin underneath. Okay, it's raising now. Before it was having trouble going up. Again, I saw the controls.
Not particularly respectful, but if it works.
The controls are not the best in this. They're not terrible.
So,
They're just
Abby, still thrilled by your sense of adventure?
standard puzzle platformer
Or do you
affair.
find
Really, they're just
yourself
not as
recalling how your
responsive.
cage was so secure?
So,
Don't let him bite you.
so the dog,
Without me, your story.
you basically throw the
You'd
stick
be
to
dog
him,
food for old Yeller.
and he becomes your friend, or leaves you alone in any case.
Romping about in search of a bone. Does he remember?
And then you got, I think it's the baker next.
Ha ha! And for
So you break the
a
fence.
peg, he's forgotten the one thing he shouldn't.
That doggy's happy with his stick,
Strangers' homes as she passes.
as he would be.
Humble abodes, but for Abby, each is a castle. Only one way to find out. Open
So
or bound.
he's not happy, so he throws you
Abby
over
rushes
that
headlong
way.
and hungry into the baker's yard. Abby, no one will welcome you like that. The baker lady has a broken fence. You
Really?
can't hold it against the baker. You looked for all the world a mischief maker.
Oh, I see now.
So what you do is the baker will constantly chase you away. So what you do is you open this that way. Okay. So then when the baker chases you next,
That's pretty cool.
you just
Wow,
run,
it's so fast.
jump over there, baker falls down.
Not the nicest thing to do. But then where was her hospitality for you?
He's so great.
Yeah, I can't remember why. I think I needed to go back. But why did I need to do that? Yeah, because I need to stop that from spinning, that's why. How do I get...
No,
Oh,
he's stopping.
yeah, there was a thing you had to do, like knock the baker in. Okay. Pretty sure. Oh yeah, I hate it when developers use tiny text as well. Because you're meant to climb this. Oh.
Oh my god. Wow.
That, oh, okay, it was slowed down because the baker was down, okay.
Who welcomes someone like you?
That's what you can pick up. Okay. So,
Thunder and his gang are also here.
uh-oh. Tonda's there.
Take care that they don't spoil your dreams. You slipped them, and the rains erased your tracks.
My favourite part of the game's
Don't
coming
think
up.
You can allow yourself to relax.
The song.
They'll not forget you too soon, or let the ringmaster down. For his promised gold, they'll plunder the whole town. Hey, watch out for your
I
string.
do like the end. The end is really like pretty.
Oh, Abby, be careful. Who's going to clean all this up?
So let's see how the
Besides,
strings
strings
come
are
into
all
the gameplay there.
I've got to... One more. So, done. Oh, what? How? Abby. Abby stumbles. She's running out of time. She falls to the earth and...
Like he's had a bit too much.
Yeah, like Frank is drunk again. So it's obviously a yeah, you're meant to keep jumping on this rope.
Oh, I thought it was just not a fun video.
Yeah, I was thinking. I remember that from last time. Now I can climb it.
With all her strength...
But you notice how the knowing things that he's not wanting her to do is sort of setting the seeds still.
Look, a carnival, Abby. Everyone's there. But where's your place? Just as Abby is crossing the breach. Oh! She only escapes by the skin of her teeth. Once
So what you do here, this is where the game glitched out before, remember?
since she's fled,
Because I mistimed this. What you do is you push this cart. If he sees that, I think I'm out.
Oh, there's a cloud of apples there. How delicious. I'll just take some apples.
Oh, he's seen me. Oh well.
oh, Abby, you won't get far like this.
He's like, who bought me this delicious barrel of apples? I need to personally thank them.
So push this and not get seen this time. So once he's disappeared, then it's maximum time. She'll actually push. That would be nice. I think I can make it this time. Oh, perfect timing. He's about to go back as well. Yeah, cool. Perfect timing. So this next guard doesn't move. So what you got to do is you got to get on this cart and throw an apple to distract him. Okay, I missed that. I meant to get the bell, aren't I?
Abby hasn't lost her arm.
Then I pushed the card into the guard to knock him out. But it's sort of I hit him as he turned around before. Oh, I got past anyway. But I think I actually did hit him, and then the game glitched out, didn't it? Like the camera went under the ground, and it didn't like me doing what I did. Uh-oh, uh-oh.
In the end, she no longer wants to roam. She wishes for nothing but to be back home.
And then you get caught.
Oh, all the trouble she's endured. She fell into the bandit's arms and surrendered.
Then we get the nice song that we're going to listen to.
Not the most common. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the song text either because my eyesight's not that great.
Off they go with Abby,
And the
happy
TV's
little
very
horde,
tiny, isn't it?
dreaming of all the things they'll do with their reward. And because they're happy or because the road is long, instead of marching in silence, they all join in a song.
We wander life in freedom, every step is grand. We just merry bandits, terror of the land. We just merry bandits, terror of the land. The circus, the juggler slipped the sack. And now we finally got it, we're bringing every bag. Once we get there, our rewards will make us teach and leave you to your fate in a golden circus cage. We wander life in freedom, every step is grand. We just merry bandits, terror of the land. So you want to stop us, just step into our pub. Come on, come on, come and taste our rough. The little juggler girl, she do her tricks again. Why wander far and free? All the while we sing, we wander life in freedom. Every step is grand. We're just merry bandits, terror of the land. We're just merry bandits, terror of the land.
When they reached the ruins, it was dark enough for a lamp, and they were all happy enough to stop and set up camp.
I have to admit, that wasn't as bad as the first time I heard it. I think it's just more aggravated by the narration.
Yeah.
Soon the ringmaster will be all smiles. At dawn we
Oh,
set
thank
out
you,
to
Mike.
tackle
See you
the
later.
first few miles.
It is a bit much.
Thunder taunted. Enjoy your last night of freedom.
But it's not.
Here
Said,
you have to
and
just
left
jump
to
back and
fight
forth.
demons. Abby, stop your fidgeting. Haven't
Okay.
you learned your lesson? Knowing your place is a blessing. Abby, look what you've done now. You want to be a hero but have no idea how.
If I was
Our
focused on
Abby
the story,
obviously hasn't learned a thing.
Oh, how did I get out of it
Ungrateful
before?
know-it-all, but thinks she's a queen.
The three stuff on the
Now,
wall.
Abby has chosen this fate of
Oh no, up there, look.
The story finds its ending, and Abby her last thrill.
later. Run away.
Flames spread in the back of an eye. Even the rats flee for their lives.
No, I can't get
The end
out.
is Abby. What do you think of your heroine now? All tatters and fleas. Serious? I'm losing my patience, Abby. Squirm, Abby.
Yeah.
Freedom falls into no one's lap.
This is where the sort of story
Don't
gets
know your
really
place.
interesting.
It's the simplest trap. Let go. What do you hope to achieve with your squirming? Let go. Behave yourself. Pitiful that you can't accept this one simple truth. Last chance. This has got to stop. No. This is not possible.
And that's the end. So you cut your strings. The narrator is actually the bad guy.
It's me.
Yeah. So Yeah, that's the twist.
Which
So,
they could have been playing all along because
so yeah, Abby is now completely independent, and the bad guys, the narrator's controlling the bad guys.
There once was a. Uh, once. Once. Uh, Abby. Uh, uh, Abby. And. And then. Uh, wait. Abby, lie in. Yeah, damn it. Give me a second.
I really hate this bit. In a lot of
Okay.
games, I hate it when the character just will not move and it's storied
So
like that.
Abby lay
You're having to
there,
hit buttons, but they're gradually
then-
moving slowly.
and then. You wanted to know what happened, eh? Of course. Um, what happened? Okay, good. Abby got up. She sat up, shaken, and found her way back to her feet. She began to run. The world
No, it doesn't last too long, but
that I
I hate this sort of thing.
was in ruins
very
because
quite a long time.
Still,
It's at least a minute
because
of
the
yeah.
smashing buttons.
I don't think you have to smash the buttons, but you just have to do the stick.
brutal.
Like to be sure.
Yeah.
It's like Godzilla in the
War
background.
ravaged the landscape because
So now, like I say, the gameplay, their strings are gone, but not on other characters. So you got to use that to your advantage and go
like
under
a stubborn
things
little brat she
to get
ran.
away from.
Because she had no plan. The war around her was merciless.
Oh,
As she was, she still had no regrets. Mercenaries and bandits had depleted the land, corrupted the innocent, slaughtered every
so remember this bit?
nothing but corpses and spears, broken ships,
Actually, I think
nothing left
this is where
alive.
Thunder
Yeah, he
Except for the
comes in a
stupid
bit.
brat Abby.
Oh man, how did we do this? There was something we did here.
This one? Makes sense.
Oh man, how did we do this bit?
Don't jump down there, you'll be skewered.
You would. There was something. We get that hook. Is there things I can throw here? Thought so, yeah. Got it. Climb up here. And throw. Oh yeah. I meant to knock that hook down, I think.
Oh, maybe can you like climb them?
Let's have a look.
Oh, wait, there's more rocks. Let's put them in that.
Oh, that was it. Yeah, you meant to weigh it down. That was it. Thank you. Go up here. And then yeah, push that down.
Crawl away in your rabbit hole, Abby. And then Tonda enters stage left. He rages and fumes. Now no one's here to save you. Twice a man's size, 5 times his strength. To teach this brat a lesson, he'll go to any length. Whichever way she goes, the trap will still catch her. Brash little thing, thinking she's something special. Don't stick your hand in things you don't understand. The world around her closes in. Stop fighting back. Let the end begin.
Okay, so you get the exciting chases coming up.
Exciting chase.
Definitely it's a nicely crafted game. So you go underneath, this is where you go underneath things to get away from
He
Tonga.
comes to get you and won't hold back. The time to beg
So this
mercy
took a
is
while,
long
little while
since
to work out. So what you do is you
no
push.
chance to escape him, Abby.
So he can jump over, but he can't. No, he can't go that far to get you. Am I safe enough to do this?
Come out and play.
So move,
Don't be
get
a
underneath.
bore.
So get into the other side here. That. So now, if I try and get him to come over here now, and then I've got to be quick. So once he jumps down, I've got to climb up. So, and then
Left to right,
wait,
then
so he
back
can't
again.
come to this side now.
Isn't enough enough?
Now I'm safe to progress.
Damn
Then we have our favourite part, the sailing
Come
bit.
on.
Do you remember that?
Sailing. Oh no, not the sailing.
The whirlpool. There's a whirlpool, and I know what you're meant to be doing. I worked
Stop.
it out quite well
You
enough,
coward.
but
Face your destiny.
it controls horribly, this bit.
What a
Controls
pathetic
really
attempt.
horribly.
What? Yeah, right.
So
that one.
basically, let's say if you're watching this as a
You think you've
walkthrough,
won?
what's coming up is a
I make the
whirlpool.
rules.
There's barrels surrounding it, and you've got to knock a barrel into the whirlpool
Oh,
to
look how
calm it
peaceful
down
the
enough
lake
for you to
is.
cross it.
So calm. Ah, Abby thinks she's safe, floating like a leaf. But there's more to worry about than a barbarian thief. In the eye of the storm. The eye of the storm is deceptively calm. But then unleashes the force of God. Nature is a thug one looking so romantic. A peaceful lake captain.
I think it's to show that he's making it up as he goes along now, because he wants to stop Abby. He's not.
For passengers.
What he meant to do is just he turns around so slowly it's hard to time this.
You will certainly be dragged into
Okay. Was that enough to look it in?
No.
There you go. And then you've got to make sure the barrel's actually gone in. Then you've got a limited time to actually go across. But I wasn't sure if that then I might not make it now. Your window is so slight. It's starting up again now already. So now you go this way and there's enemies
But alas, her fate
coming.
to say, the bandits are in march. See,
So you need to go back this way.
worm on the
And now you've got to do that again, but you've got a limited time from which to pull this off. Oh no, and that's it, I failed it because of that. It starts you from this side at least, but like you can't do it now. Yeah, it's just, I hate how this bit, because you're meant to go across it while it's calm and then they get caught in the whirlpool. But we'll see how this goes again. Okay, maybe. So
But alas,
make sure
her fate remains the same. The bandit
go back the other
bearing
side.
down.
They're chasing.
See her squirm like a worm on the hook. They're finally going to be closed.
I got it. I think. Sparrow goes in. Whirlpool calms down. I get across. And then that starts up again, and then they get caught in it. Then you got to cross it again. Hopefully it stays calm after they go in. I can't remember. Second try. That took me quite a lot of tries before, and I'm working out what to do as well.
No! No! She's just a pathetic little girl.
Nice.
You damn worthless idiots! Away with you! And you! You still think she has a chance? This pathetic little creature?
Okay.
No matter. My world has more than hurricanes and bandits, as you'll soon see.
We're not done with
Go
Tonda,
on,
by
go
the way.
on! We'll see how far you get.
We're not done with this chapter either. I mean, this chapter's the last proper
See these
chapter, isn't
ruins?
it?
The stones lie as they fell.
Chapter 5's
And
very
over
short.
all of it lies an ill-omened spell. An ancient people that also revolted. An ungrateful bunch. though
Sounds like Jim Broadbent.
revolted.
But it's not Jim
They wanted
Broadbent, it's
more,
some different
more,
name in the
more.
credits.
They wanted to win, win, win. And now there's nothing left of them but the
But there's our wolf
stones.
friend is back.
A sword
Yeah.
and a stone. Ancient as it is famous.
Hey, wolf.
But is
That's
it
the one we
really
rescued
more
earlier.
than diversion? A
Now you get on the
charming
wolf's back
reunion.
and outrun
It
Tonda.
truly warms the heart. Too bad Tonda will tear you apart. It's only a matter of time before Tonda catches you. Be so kind and don't drag it out. How do you like that?
Walk abandons
Damn it!
So here.
Come on.
Yeah.
So he can't get to this bit. Do you remember this bit?
Yeah.
It took us a while to work out.
Abby?
Oh no.
Abby?
Go down again.
How long is this going to go on? This isn't how you write a story.
Yeah, it is.
If you are really
We
a
need to
hero,
bring this
you
up.
wouldn't keep hiding.
The people in the pub must be like destroyed.
What are you doing in there?
Frank's drunk again, they're going to say.
Oh, but they're like, I'm looking. What is going on?
Oh no. Ah. Oh dearie me. Probably guess what I'm going to do with it. Oh no, I don't want that. I don't want that. I want this. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, what's the problem with this bit is every other item you pick up in the game, you hold it, and when she picks it up, that's it, she's holding it. But on this one, this specific thing, if you let go of the trigger, she drops it. But everything else, she doesn't drop it if you let go of the trigger. That's what's been throwing me off there. Then use that as a bridge. Okay, and then I know to hold it this time. It's because you can throw things, and then let's do that. Remember what we did next?
Yeah.
Because the thing crumbles and we lose this weapon.
No, no, Tonda! What?
Oh, we get him to go back down, don't we?
Nonsense. Come out, you little brat!
Maybe down. Down.
There
So he comes back down this way, then we can climb up where,
And then you have to go blind.
yeah.
Well, let me see what nice.
Not so fast. Ah!
Remember the tree bit? It's gonna be hard.
Oh, the tree, yeah, this bit was horrible. At least I know what to do now. Again, this was another bit. That bit and this bit probably took us the longest to work out.
Aren't you tired?
And it's down to the control. We were meant to saw this tree, basically, like a bit at a time. The problem was I wasn't really sure if it was working. So what you got to do is you got to keep climbing up.
The music.
Yeah. And get him to jump up, and then you come back down, and then you saw the tree a little bit more. But because it takes quite a lot of attempts to do, I kept on thinking that that wasn't the intended way. I was meant to be doing something else, and that's why this took me a while to do.
Enough of this pathetic game. Ha ha! Ha!
Oh, he got me! Oh,
He's got you.
means I have to start that bit again. But this is this bit's annoying because of how it's like you've worked out what you're meant to be doing, but it just takes so many attempts that you convince yourself that you're meant to be doing something else. It's really annoying.
Aren't you tired of hiding like this? See? Not just you can break the rules.
So he gets something.
Yeah, but I tried to do too much that time. But you got to go the minute he jumps. You got to go straight back to give yourself time.
Ha ha! Have you decided to become a lumberjack? That's not going to help you. Abby, come out. Enough of this pathetic game.
Now, I still don't know if this is the intended way or not, but it's just what worked last time. But something like this just makes it seem like we're doing it wrong, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yes, but then it eventually works, and oh yeah.
Oh, you will regret this. Go away. Get away from him, you. Go away. No, you little. You are dead. Dead, dead, dead. He'll get you.
Frank really is drunk here.
Now it's over.
The laughing. And then Tander's holding
Sounds like the Joker. So this is the final boss essentially. So what you do is you've got to get him to charge at this white bit.
There's no place left to hide.
You need to get him to go somewhere else first.
Thunder wants his revenge. Oh, you're about to feel. Oh,
Pull the string.
no. Stay
Pull
away.
the strings!
Don't you dare, you maggot.
Bella Lugosi in one of the Edward films. And in the film Ed Wood, Amy created it.
There's no way out, no matter which side. You and mine. Congratulations. You've reasoned weasel your way into a
No,
trap.
there's a whole bunch.
Give up.
Oh, it's there. I'll just grab the window.
I see you. I see you. I see you. You are trapped.
Oh,
There's a
I did it.
No! I refuse to believe this. Oh, don't you dare.
I might just recreate this and do it as
Stay
a
away from him.
hub or something.
Ah!
what was screaming.
Yeah, oh yeah, you gotta do that.
You're
Oh, Steven's watching now. What a time to jump into this game, honestly. We're nearly finished.
I make the rules.
We jump onto a string, don't we?
I'll crush you. Come here. I'm your creator, your god. Go away. Just go away. No. No. Please come.
Oh gosh, that's a bit cool.
Yeah. So I've done it in. Obviously, we got the chapter 5, which is like an epilogue chapter. That yeah, over half the time. I'm curious to see what my actual time will be. I mean, I've been streaming for an hour and 2 minutes, but it's obviously going to be. There was a bit before I started playing, wasn't there?
Mm-hmm.
So there's no narrator now. So at this village, and then you got all the other puppets you got to free, basically. So we got to free the bear, basically, but I can't lift that on my own. What are we to do?
You need exactly 7 people.
Yeah, so there's this guy. Do I free this guy?
Yeah. On the other hand, 7 monsters.
And then does he free himself after that?
No.
Oh no. I think the others, you just do their arms and they free themselves, don't they?
Mm. Please forgive me. No, forgive me.
That's the intricate dialogue for that scene.
I like this stuff more. There's no narration.
Yeah.
Dialogue is just the music.
Or do we have? Okay, we don't actually have to try that. You're gonna help me get up here. He has to do the ones in the background, doesn't he?
Audio language.
Yeah.
I prefer this chapter to all the other chapters. But I understand narration because obviously
It's a bit easy. It was the villain.
the villain.
Is that it?
I think so.
Yeah. No one else. Cool. So they're freeing themselves. Yeah. Right, let's go free the bear. And I think that's it then, isn't it?
Sorry, exactly 6 people.
Yeah. But what I like is when we did this the first time, we had all but one people here and they could barely lift it. And then the last one came in and they lifted it. You're like, look here, they can't lift it, we're free. But it's no higher than when it was me on my own doing it though. So those strength of those two men do nothing. There we
Wow,
have it easily.
excellent.
Yeah. Now the bear's free. Yay. Oh. Or something his name was.
Mm. What else they do? Music's good. I don't know about you, but you run through books.
Bears are tough. And that's the Juggler's Tale. That was an hour and 8 minutes I've been streaming and I've beaten the game. That was my second playthrough. I did know how to do the puzzles. There's a few that I had to sort of remind myself of. But my first playthrough of this was less than 2 hours. So that gives you an impression of what the game is. But hopefully if you've been stuck on the game and you've looked this up as a walkthrough, that's my intention of this. I'm going to leave it up as a walkthrough if people get stuck on something. So hopefully you found that useful. Hopefully you enjoyed watching it. Again, beautiful game. Story, I really like what they did with the story, the fourth wall breaking, and narrator did get annoying, but Sean Norton was the English voice actor. He sounds like Jim Broadbent. Yeah. So yeah, very. It's a good game, but I think it's I have to double check 18 quid on the eShop, which is overpriced for such a short experience, but still an enjoyable experience. And again, not much in the way of challenge in the puzzles. So Just Merry Bandits, that's what it's called. There are 3 people performed it. Yeah, 2 people wrote the lyrics. Yeah. I just saw Coup, that's obviously... This is a song now. We are merry bandits. Special thanks, so... But apparently this was an award-winning game, and I can see why. Just relatively, presentation-wise, brilliant. I just wish there was more ideas in here. I wish they'd expanded more on it. But that's the thing, they could have had sort of more quieter moments then. So the narrator didn't have to be like the entire game. They could have had more puzzles to solve without narration, sort of expanding on existing ideas. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. So I'll leave this up as a guide. A fun game, this impromptu stream, and yeah, hour and 10 minute stream.